Week 1 saw unexpected results and champions in disarray. What will Week 2 hold for us today? Hello and welcome to the full highlights of Season 2, Week 2 of Fat Five's football. And we've got 3 fixtures to show you this week. Looking at the lineup, starting with Scrandinavia, they've got the return of Rob after missing last week and the introduction to Kevin making his debut for Scrandinavia this week. They line up with a 5-man team looking to pick up the pieces from last week's mess that they were in, and hopefully with the firepower that they have this week, they'll be able to turn things around. Flaberdeen had an impressive start last week to the season, but this week they are short on players. But we welcome Yanis in, who's stepping into the team today, where the future is unknown where he will be in the teams, but he's going to play and help out Flaberdeen today with their 4-man team, so they will have sub-penalties loaning players from Scrandinavia and Parmesan. And finally, with Parmesan's lineup, they have a huge amount of talent available from this week. 8 players, a record attendance by any team at Fat Fives, and so they will be packed to the rafters. Will this extra amount of players give them the opportunity to get points to leapfrog Flaberdeen and sit at the top of the table early? Talking about the league table, if we look at what it stands after last week's results, Flaberdeen at top with 6 points for getting 2 wins, Parmesan sitting second with 3, and Scandinavia, last season's champions, with that huge minus goal difference, have it all to do this week and will be desperate to pick up 6 points. Opening game of Season 2, Week 2. And we've had some technical issues this weekend due to the weather, so kickoff has been missed in this game between Flaberdeen and Parmesan. There'll also be a quality reduction as well, so apologies to all viewers for that. But big thanks to Rob for catching the game's footage, otherwise this would have been lost. Flaberdeen in blue, Parmesan in white, and early on Parmesan on the attack here. Baz with the ball in front of goal. Intercepted there by Jonas, a new player to the league, currently playing for Flaberdeen. And Kev there with the save in goals for Parmesan. Now looking for options for Parmesan to push forward. Kev on loan from Scandinavia, also making his debut this week to Brad. Brad with a shot, and it's an early goal now. Long ball there from Kevin. As I said, on loan from Scandinavia for Flaberdeen today. Plays it to Brad's feet. Brad there with a little touch. Moving it away from Gath, making some space. Shot with the left foot into the bottom corner. Past Lewis, who's back captaining for Parmesan this season. Flaberdeen 1-0 up after a fantastic week 1. Are looking like they want to kick on again this week. Baz for Parmesan, playing it to Richie. Richie playing it out to Burnley. Burnley with a shot just wide, and it's back at Brad's feet again. Brad trying to get past Richie, but Richie blocking the opportunity there. Looking to switch things up to Baz for Parmesan. Baz playing it to Bunn in the middle of the pitch. Out wide to Richie. Richie now moving back towards Gareth in defence, and the attack breaks down from there. Parmesan coming forward now. Lewis rolling the ball out to Baz, but Jonas for Flaberdeen has got the ball on the wing, playing it in centre to his current captain James, but the ball has been lost on the return. Ball up to Gareth in front of goal. Gareth with a shot, and there's the equaliser for Parmesan. Gareth having a brilliant first week for Parmesan last week after his transfer during the summer, and he's kicked off again for his new team. Lewis will be absolutely ecstatic with Garrett's contributions so far to this season. All alone up top there, control of the ball, and a little half volley to hit it past Kev. On loan in goals for Flaberdeen there. 1-1 in the early part of this game. Both teams walking away with points last week, although Flaberdeen getting all 6 from their games last week. And so it will be interesting to see here who comes up top when we're currently at 1-1. Brad battling with Baz here on the wing, and the ball goes back to Parmesan's defence. Lewis looking to restart here. Lovely flick up there to Gareth. Gareth now surveying, looking for options. Richie's come across. Richie, bit of a dummy there. Up against Jonas, still has the ball on the wing, playing it back to Gareth. Gareth with a long shot. Oh, and just wide there. Looked like that might have been heading into the bottom corner past Kevin, but it just goes wide. Lewis restarting for Parmesan now. Richie with the shot, just wide there, but the rebound's landed at Baz's feet. But Baz and Paul, once teammates last season, now battling on either side with Paul's transfer to Flaberdeen over the summer. The ball's up front to Burnley. Lovely flip past Jonas there, and a good save from Kevin there on loan. Kev's now ventured out of goal, and with a shot straight away just wide there past Lewis in goal, and the rebound lands at Jonas, looking to see if he can make something from it. Plays it back to Kev. Kev with the ball now battling out on the wing, looking for option. Plays it back to Paul. for Flaberdeen. Paul wide to Brad. Brad up against Baz. Brad finding Kev. Kev with a shot. And that's an opening goal for Kev at Fat Fives. His first game, he's on loan for Flaberdeen due to their low numbers this week. But that's a great goal for Kev after doing some good saves for Flaberdeen early on. He's now contributed in a goal for them, putting them 2-1 up there. Lovely ball by Brad round Baz. And Kev there just scooping the ball into the bottom corner past Lewis. 2-1 Flaberdeen. Flaberdeen are looking to kick on like they were from last week, so can Parmesan come back with any reply? Still only 2-1, still plenty of time for Parmesan to come back into this game. And the kick off now with Richie pushing forward, finding Gareth up front. Gareth playing it to Burnley. Burnley back to Gareth. The ball's ended up out wide into a bit of space. Gareth picked it up, looking for options. Moving forward still with it. Richie trying to give him an option there. Gareth surveying still, finding Baz now open on the wing. Playing it to Richie, and the ball has been lost there slightly, but Gareth recovers it for Parmesan. They're going to need to push forward now, and Kev's intercepted. Kev on the run with a shot, and into the bottom corner there. Parmesan caught, delaying on the ball for too long. They couldn't make any of the penetrating runs to give Gareth options there, and Kev closes down on Gareth here on the wing and takes the ball upfield. There's a little bit of play there. The ball's tried to play to Burnley. A little bit of a late reaction, or it could be a little bit of a light pass there from Gareth. Either way, Kev sees the opportunity, powers forward with the ball, and with the right foot slots it into the far corner, and nothing Lewis can do to stop that from going in. 3-1 now for Flaberdeen, who will have significant loan penalties considering their low numbers this week. So they need the goals, because just winning on the pitch won't secure them the points in the league, and that will be covered later in the full highlights video for this week. Burnley to Gareth. Gareth with a shot. Good save there by James. Jonas looking to battle with Burnley, but Burnley getting that ball, and with a little bit of trickery making space for himself. Lovely ball to Richie. Richie tried with the shot, but Paul, great block there. Jonas again blocking a shot as well. The ball lands at Brad. Believe the referee's blown there for potentially a free kick to Flaberdeen, so it rolls back to keeper and we restart again. Now, Parmesan on the attack once again with Paul. Paul making his second week for Parmesan, or New Paul as he was called. Chopper now trying to battle with Burnley. Chopper and Cal both on loan to Flaberdeen this week. Chopper through and goal. Chopper shoots. Oh, it's just over there from Chopper. Found himself in space but could not keep that shot down and just poked it over the top bar. Richie now with a wonderful goal there. I'm busy talking about the miss from Chopper, and Richie from a direct ball from the goalkeeper finds him in space and slots it into the bottom corner, and now brings the score down to 3-2 now for Flaberdeen. You can see it's a great rollout from Lewis. Burnley there, lovely flick from Burnley, getting it around Paul for Flaberdeen, and Richie goes and sticks it into the bottom corner there. James can't even move. It's just so good a shot that he just stands and watches and appreciates the goal from Richie there. 3-2 to Flaberdeen now, and that's the deficit now cut with Parmesan coming on the attack again. Paul with a great tackle there, getting the ball. Paul with a shot. James with the save, and the ball lands back at James's feet. James now looking for some opportunities to push his team forward to get that gap bigger as it was just before there. Brad with a long ball up. Now the ball is being lost off camera, but it looks like it was saved there by the keeper. The ball now is in Flaberdeen's defensive half. The Parmesan there doing a slight substitution off the field there. Richie with the ball crosses it across the box to New Paul, who just off camera slams that into the back of net. Just enough footage there caught by the cameraman in order to see the goal from Paul. Richie coming down. There's a substitution going on, a bit of distraction, but Richie has still got plenty of time and space that he can think about what he wants to do. He sees New Paul for Parmesan across the other side of the pitch. Lovely scoop ball over there, and all we can assume, Paul, as you see there a little bit in the corner there, caught by the cameraman, Paul brings the ball down and smashes it into the back of the net, and that levels the score at 3-3 between these teams. Flaberdeen will have lost their advantage that they were building up that would help them reduce the problems from the subs penalties that they would have, and with being 3-3, currently Parmesan are in the driving seat there. Brad with a shot there that was saved. The ball ends up back to Flaberdeen, to their goalkeeper. Brad now looking for options. Chopper on the move there. Ball to the Chopper. Chopper turns and shoots, and it's a goal there to bring the game to 4-3 back to Flaberdeen in the lead there. Brad, lovely patient play there. Ball out from James. Looking to get past Ryan here. Brad with the ball. Brad goes one way, stops, turns the other way, And as you can see there, a little bit in the corner, Chopper with a little bit of movement. Brad sees that. He sees the space is closing down. Gets to the other side of Ryan. Chopper lets it run. First time hit with the right foot into the bottom corner. Past Baz in goal for Parmesan. And it's 4-3 to Flaberdeen. They have got their lead back, but they will need more goals, as I said, to sort that deficit that they have of penalties. Quick kick off there from Parmesan. Lewis with the shot. A little bit weak. Rolls into the corner. Cal picks up. Paul for Flaberdeen wins the ball, and Chopper playing it up. Paul now with the shot. Good save there from Baz, but Paul doing a great attack there for Flaberdeen. Chopper now with the ball, on loan from Scrandinavia from Flaberdeen. Long ball up to Paul, but it's short. New Paul does great defensive work for that. The ball rolls back to Cal. Ryan with some good tackling up against Cal. Former teammates from Scandinavia last season, now on different teams. Cal on the attack, playing it up to Brad. Brad with a shot, blocked by Lewis. Oh, what a shot there by Cal. As I just said there, Lewis with the block from Brad's shot. The deflection landed perfectly at Cal's feet and he slammed it home. Doing a fantastic job for his team on loan too in this game. Roll out from James to Cal there on the wing. Cal plays it in centrally to Brad. Brad's getting closed in by Lewis. Good block there by Lewis. Brad cushions that ball perfectly to Cal. First time half volley as well, and smashes it past Baz in goal for Parmesan. Great goal for Cal. And he's put Flaberdeen now at 5-3 up. This is the sort of position that Flaberdeen wanted to find themselves in. That'll mean they'll be able to obtain the lead once the penalties come into play. Brad trying to play it across the Chopper, but it's blocked out there after some good play from Cal on the wing. Cal the ball now, smashes it just wide there. Rebound almost lands at his feet, but Jonas picks it up for Flaberdeen. Tries to play it through to Brad. Brad getting closed out there, but he still has it, even though he's out wide. Tries to chip it across ball to Jonas, but Jonas is being closed down there by Newport for Parmesan, and it looks like this attack is going to get stuck in the corner and break down here. Jonas trying to come through with it, but eventually it lands in Baz's hands for Parmesan. Quick roll out from Baz to Ryan in Parmesan. Playing it across to Richie. It's just behind Richie, but he's managed to recover. Richie with the volley. Good block there by Brad. Lands with Cal for Flaberdeen. Cal with the shot. Oh, would you believe it? What a volley there by Cal. No wonder he is delighted with that goal. Richie doing a great job here to recover the ball after it was slated behind him. The deflection has bounced off Brad, has went upfield. Cal is there, a little chest control, and then on the volley. That is fantastic shot there. And James, captain for Flaberdeen, will be absolutely elated with Cal's contribution so far on loan. What a volley that was. What a goal. And it puts Parmesan 6-3 behind Flaberdeen now. 3-goal deficit. Oh, what a save there by Jonas with the shot from Ryan as I was speaking there. And it puts Flaberdeen in the position now where they have a chance that they could win this game with the penalties being applied. But they need one more goal to do that, as per our calculations. And Flaberdeen are coming forward. Chopper with a little flick to James. Lewis with the shot there. Great shot destined for the corner. But Jonas with a fantastic outreach save there. And Lewis is just stunned. You can't believe it. Flaberdeen are coming forward. Brad with the shot. And it's 7-3 now to Flaberdeen. That's them now in a position, in a winning position for this game after penalties are applied. Lewis and probably still half the players on the pitch are stunned by that save by Jonas. Fantastic save as that shot from Lewis curled towards the top corner. The rebound lands at Brad's feet. And from about the halfway point, Brad manages to smash it past Richie into the bottom corner, putting Flaberdeen 4 goals ahead of Parmesan. And as I said, with the subs penalties applied, that will put them in a winning position now. Parmesan on the attack here. They find themselves in Flaberdeen's defensive half. Kev there with a good tackle to stop the attack going on there, but the ball ends up in the Flaberdeen keeper's hands. Ryan now with some good hold-up play, finding Richie. Richie going with the ball to Gareth. Gareth again holding it up well, finding Richie. Richie with a shot. Good save by Jonas. Second chance for Gareth, and Gareth slots it away on the second opportunity for Parmesan. They've got that vital goal back now to stop Flaberdeen's winning position post-sub application, and now have an opportunity even to take the game into a winning position for themselves on the pitch with enough time that is left. But we shall see. It's 7-4. There's now only 3 goals in it. Can Parmesan close the distance and potentially get an on-field win here? Chopper with the ball, trying to find some options, but is struggling. Is struggling to hold the ball a little bit there. Plays it to James, and it goes wide, and the ball is lost. Jonas for Flaberdeen in goals, playing it out to Chopper. Chopper to Paul, out on the wide for Flaberdeen. Looking for options here. Plays it back into the centre to Chopper, but it's lost. Gareth picks up the ball for Parmesan. plays it out to Richie. Gareth then looking for the return in the middle. Gareth with a shot. Great goal there. Great work by Gareth. Another tremendous display of hard work and great movement from Gareth here. Pick up the ball in his own defence, seeing Richie out wide, playing the 1-2. Richie seeing the run, perfectly timed pass, you've got to see there from Richie to Gareth, and Gareth then slots it into the corner, past Jonas, who's been doing a good job in goal so far. But that now brings the game to 7-5, which would mean when the sub penalties are applied, Parmesan will have won by 1 goal. Flaberdeen need 1 more in order to get anything from this match, 2 to get the win. And Parmesan have picked up the ball and have got themselves into the Flaberdeen defensive half. Baz coming forward now, finding Burney in the middle of the pitch. Burney trying to make some space, finds Ryan, back to Burney with a shot, and that's wide from Burney there. It'll get picked up on the wing there, but Kev has picked up the ball on loan to Flaberdeen. Ryan making his debut as well. Sorry, second week debut for Parmesan. Pick up the ball, trying to find other Ryan. It's not there, but Kev's up on his own, and Kev slots it in past New Paul, in goals there. And with that, the referee has also blown the final whistle, which remarkably puts an 8th goal in for Flaberdeen with a 3-goal difference, meaning this, once the subs penalties are applied, is a draw for both teams. Highlights of the second game of Week 2 Season 2, Flaberdeen versus Scrandinavia, Scandinavia in red, Flaberdeen in blue. And just to pre-warn, there was technical issues due to the weather conditions, which are extreme on this evening, and there will be some interruption with the footage, we'll let you know, but just to give you a pre-warning of that. But as we see now, Scrandinavia on the attack, losing the ball early on to Brad and Flaberdeen, and Brad with a great shot there, but Chopper getting down low and making that save. Possibly on target, could have been going wide, but the save was there anyway. Scrandinavia coming forward, and Scrandinavia are looking for a much better performance after abysmal performances in Week 1 of Season 2. Kev making his debut for Scandinavia, and Rob back for his first appearance in Season 2, still with the team from Season 1. Flaberdeen coming forward now with Jonas, but Rob has intercepted that, plays it to Kev up front. Kev looking for options here, is finding James. James with the shot, good save there by Gareth, who is on loan at Flaberdeen in this game from Parmesan. Long ball up to Paul for Flaberdeen. Tries to play it across, but Chopper is down early to collect that ball. Rob taking on Jonas. Tries to play the 1-2 with Cal, but Cal can't quite get there, and the ball goes through the Flaberdeen goalkeeper. Rolls it out quickly and finds it back at the Scandinavia keeper's hands. Cal now for Scandinavia going forward, but Brad intercepts that pass to James. Jonas with the ball, looking to find someone. Plays it high off the boards to Paul. Paul with a shot. Oh, fantastic shot there by Paul. I think it got a slight deflection off of Kevin, but it was enough there to get it past Chopper and into the goal. And Flaberdeen have made a fantastic start to this game, taking an early lead. Paul taking the shot there. You can see a little deflection just under Kev's foot there that is just put off Chopper in goals. As I said, the conditions here were monsoon-like, and so the ball is slipping everywhere, and Paul's taking that advantage to put Flaberdeen in front. 1-0 now. Chopper's now out of the goals and looking to get the attack started for his team. Rob out wide with the ball, looking to find Cal. Cal with the shot, just a bit high and over there. Lands with Kev out wide. Kev playing it to Rob. Rob out on the wing. Tries to play across to Cal, but Brad's read that and intercepted. Rob gets across quickly. Chopper now with the ball, looking to play it to Kev. Kev trying to play it back to Chopper, but it's an own goal there by Yanis. Then that's an absolute nightmare for the guy who has been playing well so far for Flaberdeen on his debut, helping out this week. Chopper tries to play it across to Kev. I think the shot is expected. Kev then tried to play it back to Chopper. Jonas got in the middle there and just unfortunately with the touch managed to very well place it into his own net, unfortunately. I think that's the first official own goal we've had at Fat Fives, so that's unfortunate on his debut. He's got that marker, but still has played well in previous games and looks to play well in this game. Scandinavia on the attack with Kev trying to find Chopper, but Gareth on loan read it well. Gareth coming forward as the rain just pours down in this game, and the ball safely lands at James's feet in goal for Scandinavia. James playing it out to Cal. Cal looking for Rob up the wing. Rob in the corner with the ball, looking for options, looks to play it off the boards, plays across to Kev. Kev with the shot. Oh, miraculously off the post there. It was an open goal, and Chopper kicks the ball into the back of net, but he touched touched the ball in the box, and so it's a free kick for Flaberdeen's goalkeeper to restart. I don't think there's any questions about a decision by the ref. We could see it from here. Brad with the shot. Fantastic save there by James to put it wide there from Brad. Tight angle shot. Needed that touch to go wide. As the conditions here get worse and worse as play continues on, the players are making the best of what they can with it. Chopper now with the ball with Scrandinavia going forward with Rob. Rob taking the shot, and there's a goal! And Rob, on his return back after being injured last week, has managed to pull his team 2-1 up there. Appreciating the work there for Battle and Cal into their defence. Chopper with the ball up the field there to Rob. Rob takes it in with the right foot. Giannis trying to come across and tries to block the shot there, but Rob manages to squirm away and get the shot and put it in the corner and put it past Paul in goals for Flaberdeen. 2-1 now to Scrandinavia. Lewis coming in on the pitch, who is on loan for Scrandinavia from Parmesan, with a little wave there. Hopefully he can pay attention and actually contribute something in this game instead of being in love with his own reflection on camera. Gareth with the ball now. Great turn away there from Kev. Gareth with the shot, just wide there, and Ryan can't get the rebound. Giannis and Chopper and Rob all going in for this. Chopper's through on goal. Chopper the shot. Great save there by Paul. And there's no follow-up there from Scrandinavia. Giannis has picked up the ball and to put Flaberdeen on the attack. Brad with the shot, and Brad puts it into the bottom corner there. After a through-on shot there from Chopper that was saved by Paul. Gareth battling with Kev here to win that ball. Giannis picks it up, pushes forward, finds Brad in space. Lewis, unsure what to do, whether to go to Brad or to stick with Ryan, gives Brad that little bit of space that he can stick it in the corner, and Brad has brought the game back to 2-2 now. Now, Flaberdeen will continue to have sub-penalties due to low numbers. Scrandinavia will have a single sub-penalty for bringing an extra sub on. But currently, right now, Scrandinavia are in the driving seat. Rob there is claiming that Paul is out the box. We'll have a look at it. It's a bit tight. Unsure about that one. I think it's maybe just a shout there. But anyway, play goes on. The referee has not given it. Lewis with the shot there. And the referee has blown, saying that Giannis has touched the ball in the box. And Rob puts the penalty away comfortably. We could not see clearly from the footage, and we're relying on the referee for that one. But Rob putting the ball down, one touch, in the back of net, and puts Scrandinavia 3-2 up with that penalty. There didn't seem too much protest from Flaberdeen, so we are assuming it is the correct decision, but unfortunately we could not see just because of the angle of the play. Scrandinavia coming forward now. Rob to Chopper. Rob, and the ball's hit off the post there by Kev. That's 2 open goals now from Kev that he has missed on his debut for Scrandinavia. Brad now with that shot there after the pass from Ryan, but it goes slightly wide of goal there. Ryan does recover it, tried to switch up the play, does find Brad, so Flaberdeen can still come forward with this. Rob has now intercepted, ball to Kev. Kev with a shot, just wide there. Rob looking to pick it up for Scrandinavia, cutting back into the goals, tries to play it, but Gareth there with the block. Gareth now coming forward for Flaberdeen, end-to-end stuff here. Chopper with the block there, looked like Brad was on through, but Chopper's blocked it. Kev picked it up, plays it back to James to stop the play. Exciting, intense, end-to-end stuff here in this game. Both teams are looking for goals. Gareth picking up the loose ball off of Cal for Flaberdeen. Cal blocking Gareth's ball through there. Ryan trying to close down Cal, and Cal puts the ball away with a fantastic finish. Ryan on loan also from Parmesan for Flaberdeen. Unsure whether to keep dropping or to close Cal down there with Rob as an option on the right, but Cal goes himself, takes a good shot and curls it into the top corner, and once again delighted with the goal. His finishing has been outstanding both for Flaberdeen and Scrandinavia this evening, and so he'll be looking for more goals here. 4-2 to Scrandinavia. This puts them definitely in the driving seat now. Rob coming forward, and a quick goal there from kickoff for Rob to put Scrandinavia 5-2 ahead now. The sort of firepower that was not on display last week for Scrandinavia. Rob runs straight from the kickoff after Cal picking up the ball and playing him through, and puts another goal in the back of net for Scrandinavia. 5-2 now. Flaberdeen are going to have to organise themselves. There's a bit of kind of reverse mirroring here from last week. Rob with the ball, Rob with the shot, cool as you like, placed into the bottom corner, does not need any help there after picking up the ball. Scrandinavia clearly have missed the penetrating presence of Rob there. You can see there, Brad just loses the ball in the turn. Rob picks it up, runs through, and just slots into the bottom corner with very little challenges against him to stop that from going in. And again, as I was saying, Scrandinavia have definitely missed Rob's presence and his clinical finishing. Flaberdeen, the current league leaders, are looking to bring themselves forward now. Brad with the ball to Yanis. Yanis looking for the ball wide up to James. James looking for a run. Can see Brad there. Brad tries to play the ball to Yanis. Yanis with a good save there by James in goals from Scrandinavia. That was unfortunate for Yanis. He could made up for his earlier mistakes. Kev now with the ball in the Flaberdeen box, looking to play it to Cal, but Brad reads that ball and intercepts there. Now this is where the technical issues that we had. We actually missed a goal from Kev there. You can see Ryan kicking it out of the net. So Scrandinavia have gone 7-2 ahead there with a goal there by Kevin. Apologies for that. As I said, the weather conditions were affecting us and causing technical issues. Lewis now on loan, playing it to Scrandinavia into the box to Chopper. Chopper tries to get it past Paul, but good save there by Yanis. Plays the ball up to Gareth. Gareth to the shot. Good save there by James for Scrandinavia. The ball's bounced out to Chopper's feet. Chopper looking for options. Tries to play Brad, but James reads it. Lewis now with the ball. Lewis with the shot just wide there. Rob trying to pick it up. Rob plays it back down the wing, but Gareth's picked up the loose ball. Looking for options now. Paul for Flaberdeen coming forward. Paul with the shot just wide there, and Chopper will clean that up. Yanis with the ball in goals for Flaberdeen. Plays it to Gareth, who's on loan from Parmesan, remember. James, the captain, trying to get past Lewis. Lewis on loan, who's captain for Parmesan. Once again, seems to be more focused on his appearance on the camera than the football, but he plays it to Gareth. Gareth now with a little flick ball out there. The ball has been lost. Cal picks up the shot. What a great volley there from Cal. We couldn't see some of the action as it was just off screen there from the camera, but the ball seemed to be bobbing about. Cal took advantage of the loose ball and smashes it home. Gareth here with Lewis hot on the heels. Lewis with the foot there trying to kick it away. The ball looked like it got lost. We're not sure where. Might have been Paul or Cal that had it bobbling, but Rob controlled it back in the centre, laid it up for Cal, and Cal smashed it into the net. Flaberdeen kicking off once again. It's now 8-2 to Scrandinavia. There's 6 goals in this. Scrandinavia look like they're starting to run away with it, and unlike how they looked last week. And there's a shot there from James, but a good save from other James for Scrandinavia. Chopper now with the ball down the wing. Rob trying to play in Chopper, but Paul comes across with a crucial foot to stop Chopper going in on goals there. And now Yanis in goals for Flaberdeen, plays it up to Gareth. Gareth getting round Cal with a shot. Good goal, great finish across goal. James has done a great job for Scrandinavia in goal so far, but couldn't stop that Gareth shot. Lovely ball out from Yanis in goals to the feet of Gareth. Gareth turning around Cal, and with a good placed, powerful finish into the bottom corner. Nothing James can do about that. He's rooted to the spot and just has to watch it go into the back of the net. 8-3 to Scrandinavia now. The deficit has been cut, but Cal losing the ball out to Gareth. Gareth with the ball still with a shot into the top corner. That's 2 in quick succession for Gareth to add the 2 goals and cut the deficit that has been created. We are now down to 4 goal difference here. Scandinavia still ahead, but that will worry them that they have got lazy, they have got complacent and allowed Gareth to put 2 quick goals past them. The league leaders, Flaberdeen, could be on to a comeback here, but there is limited time left in this game for them to do so. Cal playing the ball to Kev. Kev with a shot. Good save there from Yanis. Rob with the follow-up, but Paul is closing that down for Flaberdeen. Rob looking for support, looking for options here. Tries to play it across goal. Save from Yanis. Bounced out. The ball bounces out, trying to find Brad up top, but it lands at James's feet for Scrandinavia. Kev now controlling that ball. Looking for options, looking to see where the runs are happening. Looks for Cal, but James for Flaberdeen in steps. Ball down for Brad with a volley. A little bit weak there, not quite enough power, and James for Scandinavia gets it away upfield, but Cal can't get to it. Rob now plays it to Cal in the middle of the pitch, finds Chopper up top. Chopper looking for options, tries to turn around Paul with a shot. A little bit wide there and just went into the side net, but bounces out. The ball back in play now with Brad going forward for Flaberdeen to James. James back to Brad. Brad tries to, and it's hit the post! And James can't put it away, and that looked like that was going to be another goal for Brad there, but it's bounced off the post and stayed out. Gareth with the long ball upfield to try and find Brad. Rob getting it off of Brad. Rob claiming that Brad has handballed it, looked like ball to hand there. Chopper comes in to block the shot from Paul. Only moments left here. Brad and Chopper go together, and the referee blows full time from there. 8-4 to Scrandinavia. Final game of Week 2, Season 2. Parmesan versus Scrandinavia, with Scrandinavia playing in red, Parmesan in white, and Scrandinavia from the early kickoff looking to find an attack point to score an early goal. The conditions here have gotten worse, however. This footage for the game has not been affected, thankfully, so expect full highlights of this game. Scrandinavia coming forward with Rob in the corner. Rob trying to play it across to Kev. Kev couldn't get the header down to find at the back of the net there. Rob playing across to Kev again. And again, Kev cannot score from an open goal from that corner. 3 times between the 2 games this evening for Kev. Kev with a shot, and he makes up with that save from Paul from Parmesan with a goal there. Well taken, well placed. Baz there with the loose ball, playing it across to Rob. Rob with the one touch to lay it up for Kev, and Kev smashes it past Ryan and Paul for Parmesan to put Scandinavia 1-0 up early on. And you can see Chopper absolutely thankful that Kev has made up for that open goal miss early on in the game. And Scandinavia 1-0 up. Again, a completely different team than what was last week. Remember, Parmesan put 10 past Scrandinavia last week, but already Scrandinavia are 1-0 up. And Kev with another shot, but Paul with a great save there. The ball is out wide for Scandinavia. The attack ends there. Scandinavia back on the attack again. Kev with the ball now, and with a shot, and into the bottom corner. 2 quick succession goals for Scrandinavia here. Ryan trying to control the ball for Parmesan but can't quite do it. Kev takes it away from him and slots it past Paul in goals for 2 goals for Kev and 2 goals for Scrandinavia. With the presence of Kev on his debut for Scandinavia, as I say that, he comes forward again, and Rob returning for Scandinavia, they look like a completely different team this week. The ball is bobbling about, it's landed up in Scandinavia's defence. Richie has gone chasing after it for Parmesan, managed to get it. Rob gets the interception of the pass to Chopper. Chopper looking to take on, plays it to Rob, and it goes wide. Chopper there trying to play in Rob rather than go himself. Gets a turn away from Richie, a bit of space there. Tries to play it across the goal to Rob. Rob with the touch, and it doesn't quite trickle into the bottom corner, and the score stays 2-0 for Scandinavia. Paul for Parmesan playing it to Baz, but the ball's been lost. Rob with the ball now on the wing, tries to play it across to Chopper. Once again, I think Chopper is in the box, a bit tighter than last time. We'll have a look, and you can see, yeah, ball definitely in the box there, and so it will be a free kick for Parmesan. Chopper not having much luck in the red shirt this week. Burney coming forward to Richie. Richie plays it across to Burney. Burney with a shot. Great save there by Cal. Burney and Richie playing that ball from either side, toying with the Scrandinavia defence, but couldn't finish it. Rob with a shot now. Great save there by Paul after some fantastic work there from Rob on the wing. Cal playing it to Rob. Rob with a lovely turn. Rob with a shot. Paul with another great save. Even though there's 2 goals gone past him, he is keeping the score low. It could be a lot higher if it wasn't for his saves. Rob in the corner with Ryan. Rob trying to get past Ryan, manages to get past, but the ball rolls to the Parmesan goalkeeper. Roll out to Richie. Richie with the shot out wide. Cal with the save. Richie playing it to Burney in the centre. Playing it to now Baz. Cal with another save. Pops it out. Baz tries to header it in, but it goes over. Cal rolling it out to Kev. Rob now in the midfield for Scandinavia. Rob coming forward. Cal to Chopper. Chopper with the shot, but it is blocked there, and the ball goes out wide. As a note of reference, neither team will have any sub penalties, so the final score on the pitch will decide where the points go in this game. Burney trying to play some trickery past James, but it doesn't work quite. James with the shot, and another good save there by Paul. Baz taking on Chopper, but Chopper wins the ball, but he loses it as no one's there to pick up that pass. Rob now picking it up on wide for Scandinavia to James, to Kev, to James. James with the shot. Great goal there by James. After a strong goalkeeping display in the game before, James is rounding off this week's performance with a lovely goal there. Lovely 1-2 with Kev, and then just scoops that ball into the corner there, and Paul for Parmesan can't do anything about it. Scrandinavia 3-0 up, once again looking like a completely different team. Parmesan are going to have to collect themselves and get back into this, but they have an extremely full roster this week, and so if they can get the goals on the pitch, that is what matters to them. They will not have any other administrative things to think about. Rob with the ball off the wall, but it's landed at the feet of Gareth, playing it to Baz. Baz with the shot, and as I just said there, that is a vital goal there for Parmesan to bring them back into the game. It's Burnley there with the ball out to Baz. Baz then just slotting it into the bottom corner, stretching the Scandinavia defence as they were on a counter-attack there. And that's the first goal back for Parmesan into this game, leaving it at 3-1 to Scrandinavia. If Scrandinavia allow Parmesan to come back into this, as we saw last week, they can be deadly. And Kev's lost the ball to Richie, and Richie with a shot, and Richie with a goal! I'm not even finished that sentence to say how deadly Parmesan can be. And Scrandinavia have let 2 goals in succession in for Parmesan. Richie picking up that ball after Kev loses the ball quickly from kickoff, and it is smashed through bodies and into that goal. Chopper cannot see it coming, then he's done nothing there to stop it. 3-2, Parmesan almost completely back into the game. Richie once again picking up the ball from a poor kickoff. Scrandinavia have got complacent here and have got loose passes going all over the place. But James has the ball now, looks like a little bit more control. Kev now picking up that pass from James, but it has been lost. It's Burnley and Richie up against Rob. Richie playing across to Burnley, Burnley with a shot, and they're back in! We're literally minutes from Parmesan's first goal after being 3-0 down, and they've equalled the game at 3-all. Scandinavia, are they going to implode? Is this now a characteristic of this team that they will crumble and easily let teams come back in after looking really strong at the start of this game? 3-all, remarkably. It looked like Scandinavia were controlling this, but Parmesan have done a brilliant job digging themselves out and bringing it back in. And as I said, it's 3-all. There'll be no sub-penalties for either team here, so this score is as it stands. Parmesan coming forward, looking like they're trying to get a fourth here. Scandinavia are going to have to collect themselves once again for another week in a row. They're going to have to collect themselves and try and get themselves back into this. Kev with the ball over to James. James with the shot. Good save there by Paul. The rebound lands at the feet of Burnley. Battling with Chopper, but then it's lost. Richie trying to play it to Burnley, but the ball goes wide and Ryan's there and the ball's bobbling about and it goes across the Scandinavia goal and Cal picks up the ball. Parmesan have dropped back unusually, but it's allowed Scandinavia to come forward. Cal to James. James looking for options, looking what to do with the ball. Plays it back to Cal, battling with Richie. Richie wins it now, and it's played through Burnley. It's Burnley to Ryan. Ryan through in goals. Good save there by Rob. Baz now with the shot. Chopper blocks it, and Kev picks up the ball. And Kev and Chopper on the counter. Kev with the shot. Yeah, and that's it. He's got the goal there to put Scandinavia back in goals. Parmesan had bodies forward, 4 of them, looking to try and get the goal. Chopper with the block. Kev picks up the ball, turns away from Baz, and Chopper and Kev are going right through it, beating the pace of Burnley and Baz. Kev does it all himself, doesn't need Chopper, and slams it into the bottom corner. Scandinavia now back in the lead. They've managed to compose themselves, collect themselves, and get back into this game and not let it crumble any further. Parmesan will be disappointed to let that goal in, but it is only one, and both teams are still in this game. Burnley to Richie. Richie with a shot. Good save there by Rob. As I said, Parmesan are still in this game. Richie and Burnley and the lights can shoot from anywhere on this pitch. Paul with the ball, going up against Cal. Good ball there to Burnley, but the tackle's there to pull it away. Scrandinavia heading into the Parmesan half. Richie wins the ball and coolly plays it to Burnley. Burnley out to new Paul for Parmesan. Paul coming forward. Paul plays it to Richie. Richie takes it in, takes the shot, and it's a goal there. And Parmesan have got themselves back into this game. They haven't let that goal from Scandinavia put them off, and it's now equal again at 4-all. Paul out wide with a lovely ball finding Richie in space. Richie with a dummy getting past Cal, moves it over, and with the left foot slots it past Rob in goals for Scandinavia. And 4-all. 4-all now. This game is end to end. Scrandinavia finding themselves once again kicking off after being 3-0 up. It's now 4-all. It's a remarkable game and a remarkable attacking game from both teams. Richie plays it back to Baz in goal and they restart again. Richie coming forward with the ball. Richie with a shot just wide there from Rob's goal, and it just off screen there. Rob's managed to pick up the ball, roll it out to Kev. Kev with a shot, and Kev's put Scandinavia in front again. Kev is a one-man goal machine for Scandinavia today. He has got a multitude of goals for them. Rob rolling that ball out to Kev. Kev controls it with the left, and then it bobbles up. He manages to keep himself in front of Richie goal side and slot it in the goal past Baz to make it 5-4. Both teams are going back and forth with this. Can either team extend the lead and take control of the game, or will this be a tit for tat throughout the entire game? Parma coming forward now with Newport out on wide. Burney in the middle. Burney with a shot. It is blocked there. Ritchie trying to cut in, but Cal is tackling there. Burney with the ball. Chopper wins it. Chopper trying to go forward, but Paul for Parmesan picks it up. Burney with the ball now. Looking for options here. Can see they're on a Paul. Paul with a shot. Oh, just wide there from Paul. Unfortunate for him there. And the ball ends up in the hands of the Scrandinavia goalkeeper. Kev for Scrandinavia with the ball. Trying to find Chopper. Chopper gets a head on it, but it can only go round the back of Ryan. Chopper now has 2 on him. Gets it past Paul. Wins it again. Plays it across to Kev, but the pass has gone behind. Ritchie coming forward. Ritchie with a shot. Oh, that is beautiful there. Ritchie picking up that loose ball and smashes that off the inside post. Chopper trying to play that ball through to Kev on the run. Gets it all wrong there. Ritchie sees that free ball. Takes one touch. Takes the shot. I think it does take a slight deflection off a Cal, but a wonderful finish there by Ritchie. You can see he's looking for that corner in the first place and gets it right into the postage stamp top corner. Bounces off and goes behind Rob into the goal. 5-5 now. As I said, tit for tat game, back and forth, either team going for it. Rob straight from kickoff and a good save there from Baz in goals. Rob is in the corner with the weather conditions getting worse and worse. Cal with the shot, it goes across goals, but no one's there, and Paul picks up the ball for Parmesan. Cal coming forward, being chased now by Gareth. Plays it to Kev. Kev, a little bit of control there, tries to back heel it, but Baz is all over that. Rob tries to get the shot, but Baz gets good hands to it. Cal now with the ball for Scrandinavia, playing it to Kev. But Ritchie gets across and takes the ball away. Paul now. Cal closing that down. He's got the ball in the Parmesan half, and Paul squeezing up against the board. He's claiming the free kick, and the ref has given it to him there. Looks like there's just a little bit of squishing there from Paul with Cal up against the board. Maybe a little bit of kick out, a couple there. Unsure, but the referee's given the free kick to Scrandinavia anyway. Could be there with Paul not releasing Cal away from the balls there. Cal with the ball on the ground, takes it quickly. Baz sees it and deflects it. It gets out to Rob, out on the wing. Rob coming in, plays it to Kev. Kev with a shot, and another goal there for Scandinavia, and another goal from Kev there. That's put Scandinavia 6-5 up now. Rob getting that ball out wide, seeing Kev in space after Gareth comes forward trying to close down the gap, and Kev with the shot, and he's been unstoppable in front of goal in this match. 6-5 for Scandinavia. Puts them back in the lead again, and Parmesan are looking to find another goal to try and level this game up, or to maybe propel them forward for the win. Chopper getting that ball from Gareth's long shot there. Ritchie now up in the Scandinavia half, tries to switch it to his captain Lewis, but there's a loose ball. Gareth versus Rob. Gareth wins that time. Gareth coming forward, looks to play the ball, can see Ritchie in space. Ritchie with a shot. Oh, great finish there by Ritchie. Gareth just teasing the Scandinavia defence. They're unsure what to do with them. You can see they're a dummy and then pulls it away. Keeps going away with it. Another dummy. Realises that Ritchie's right behind them in space. Ritchie with a first time shot, and Chopper can't get down to stop that ball, and that makes it 6-0. Is this game going to end up in a draw? Are we remarkably going to have 2 draws in the same week? Scandinavia coming forward now. They will be desperate to try and get the points that they also need, being at the bottom of the table. The ball over and high there from Ritchie. Scrandinavia picking up the ball, but it ends there. Baz now looking to get Parmesan started, rolling it out up to Ryan. Ryan doing some hold-up play, tries to play it down the wing, but it bounces off the referee there. They're saying play on now. They're giving the ball back to Parmesan. Ritchie's going to play from about midway on the pitch. It looks like they're looking to restart quickly. Switches it across to Lewis. Lewis trying to give it back to Ritchie. Rob with a touch, but managed to take it away from Ritchie. Ritchie in the corner now, trying to assess where his options are. We've only got moments left of this game now. Plays it back to Lewis in space. Are Parmesan looking to just kill off the game and take the draw? Lewis now trying to play to Ritchie, but Rob has beaten Ritchie to it. Rob with the goal! Absolutely fantastic work there by Rob in the very last moment to get the win from Scandinavia there. It looked like the game was going to end on a draw here. Lewis with the ball in his own half, looking to play it forward back to Ritchie. Rob sees that ball, battles with Ritchie, pushes him off the ball, and manages to slot in the back of the net. And there are absolute scenes here from Scandinavia. Get that last minute winner. It ends 7-6 to Scandinavia. Looking at the Class 5 results for Week 2, Flaberdeen 5, Parmesan 5, Flaberdeen 1, Scrandinavia 7, and Parmesan 6, Scrandinavia 7. That's after all sub-penalties been applied. Looking at the league table with those results confirmed, Flaberdeen continue to be top with 7, Scrandinavia have moved up with the 6 points they've gained this week, and Parmesan are at the bottom of the table with only 3 points to their name but a better goal difference than Scrandinavia. Fat Fives are looking for new players. If you are in the northeast of Scotland, Aberdeen area and want to take part, please check out our website fatfives.football and feel free to fill out the registration form. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to ensure you get notified when new videos are released.